So bam, here I go. Here's a 2002 Dodge Intrepid. I believe it's got 140,000 miles, cold AC. I replaced the fuel injectors, and what else did I replace? I think just the fuel injectors and some other stuff. I don't know. I have to look at the receipts. But so that's the 2002 Dodge Intrepid. This right here is a 2002 Nissan Quest van. Same thing, inside's clean, cold AC. This one has 135,000 miles on it, brand new set of tires. I've driven it I'm in Charleston, South Carolina, but I've driven it to Columbia, South Carolina, like 2 or 3 times in a week. And sometimes, and when I go out of town, I take this vehicle because it's so dependable. And the last vehicle that I have that I'm going to show y'all today, I'm about to go pick up a vehicle from the body shop. I bought a vehicle off of, I don't know, I was passing by this lady's house, and I saw she was pulling a vehicle out, and it had a dent on the passenger door. So I jumped out, and I said, hey, how much do you want for that vehicle? And she was like, well, give me $200. And I'm like, okay. So since she was driving it, and it did have a dent on the door, I said, well, I'll give her the $200. So then I took it to the body shop. I bought, and this is not any of these cars, it's the car that I'm about to go pick up from the body shop. I bought the car for $200. I took it to the body shop, and they charged me $12.50 to scratch the car back out and replace the door. And so now after I pick it up from the body shop, I'm about to take it to Mako and get a paint job for $275. Yes, yeah, I know Mako charges probably $340, $375 when you don't bring them a lot of cars, but I take a lot of cars from Mako, getting them to paint them and do like little dent removal, so I get a premium or a better price. So in business, when you start doing a volume of work, you're going to have people that say, hey, you know, we like this guy or this girl, and they bring us a lot of work, so we're going to give them a discount. Okay, so that's how I got the $275 price for Mako. So now, I paid $200 for the car. I put $1,250 in it from the body shop. It's a guy that I know, but he didn't give me no discount, and I don't expect people to give me discounts. But you know, that it is what it is. When you out here hustling, you got to understand the game. So that's what he charged me, $12.50 to pull it out, and I actually bought the door and the panel, you know, the quarter panel that was dented. So it is what it is. But to say all that, I took it, and now I'm about to take it to Mako, which is going to be another $275. So $200 plus $12.50, which is that $14.50 plus $275. You add the 75, that'll be $15.25 plus the 200, $17.25. So I'll be in that car for $17.25. It's a 2003 Kia Optima. 2003 Kia Optima's got like 130,000 miles. I think I may have to recharge the AC, clean it out real well. But I'll be in it for $17.50. Plus, just say another $50 for the AC, and I'm gonna change the oil and all that stuff. So I'll be in it for $1,800. If I'm in it for $1,800, I'll turn around and I'll sell it for between $2,500 and $3,500, so I can get my money back. I might sell it right in the middle at $3 grand. So from $1,800 to $3 grand, what is that? That's a $1,200 profit. That's how you know you're a hustler. When you could buy something for $200, put a little money into it, and still make you $1,200. Okay, this is the last vehicle right here I got today that I'm going to talk to you about is 2002 Buick Rendezvous. And this Rendezvous runs well, doesn't have any body damage, good set of tires, aluminum rims. Show you the side of it. It has a leather interior, real clean on the inside. So, you know, just letting you know that, and I do, okay, just letting you know that you can be out here hustling legitimately. You can make money. You can be on your grind, and I started from the bottom, you know. I'm not going to sit here and BS you and play like I had family money. I didn't have any family money. I got it from the grind. I started buying and selling cars. That was my passion. I just like buying and selling cars. And I wasn't a car dealer. I just looked on Craigslist, go to people's houses if I saw they had cars in their yard, knock on the door, hey, do you want to sell that car? And I wasn't trying to be a big shot. They asked me, how much can you give me for it? I tell them, I'll give you $100 for the car. You know, it's been sitting there for 2 or 3 years. I'll give you $100. I'll give you $50. Why? Because that's what I had. You have to look at business and start from where you can start from. Don't go out trying to be a big shot and say, oh yeah, I buy 100 cars a week, or you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. All you have to do is let people know that I'm out here, I'm working, and if, you know, if they don't want to sell you their car, guess what? Somebody else is gonna want to sell you their car. And the reason I'm saying that, an old guy told me, he said, man, Wolf, he said, cars are out here a dime a dozen. He said, if you miss one deal, it's 100 more around the corner. He said, so don't get stuck up on that one deal. Go around the corner and buy another one. And guess what? I've learned that when I miss out on a deal, or when I feel that the deal was too great, what I do is I go on to the next deal, and then I go on to the next deal, and I go on to the next deal. You know, same thing with my tow truck business. People call and say, oh, well, your towing is too expensive. Well, I started out towing cars for $40. I was the cheapest man in the city. But as I built up my clientele, and as I kind of expanded what I was doing and who I was working with, then my price went up. Why? Not because, you know, I didn't want to do the $40 tolls anymore. It's because my clientele increased, and my demand became higher. And when more people started demanding my services, that's when my price went up. So I had to get out or get over top of all the people that just wanted cheap tolls, and I had to kind of go to the next level with it. So that's what I did. I'm gonna even show you my tow truck. This is a 2006 F450 Super Duty diesel. I bought this truck, I believe, like maybe March 1st, 2016. And I even let you see my sign. It wasn't even meant to be a tow truck. What does that say? Elite Car Buys. We buy junk cars. It wasn't even meant. I didn't even buy the truck to tow. I bought the truck to tow my cars that I purchased from people, right? So, like I said, 2006 Ford F450 Super Duty. Some people call them a snatch truck. Some people call them a repo truck. But I feel this video is getting a little too long. But other than that, oh, one more car. If you look over there, I got a 2005 Hyundai Tucson. It's got 185,000 miles. I don't like the miles because I like to try to buy everything under like 130. But some cars you get, some cars, you know, you can get them like that. But the ones that I get under 130, they sell so fast. So that's why you don't see them in the video. But that's a Hyundai Tucson. I just got it on the side of the house. I don't have a for sale sign in it, but I do have my phone number in it. So if somebody come by and they see a car, they can give me a call. And the reason I don't have a for sale sign in it is because, hey, I'm not advertising for sale. I do a lot of my stuff online and from word of mouth. You know, people know me. They know I sell good cars. They know that I'm out here. I fix the cars that I sell. Unlike a lot of car dealerships, used car dealers, and how I know is because I know these guys. They go to the auction. They purchase vehicles from the auction. They don't do any work on them. They set them on their lot. As soon as you sell it, now you purchase that vehicle for 2 or 3 times what they paid for it. You drive down the road and the car breaks down, and you're wondering why your car breaks down. It's because those used car dealers don't do any work to the vehicles. They're just out there trying to make a quick buck. And see, I have several streams of income. I'm not just a car salesman, you know, in my yard. I also have a tow truck business. I'm a real estate broker. I'm also, I'm also an author. I wrote a book. Matter of fact, I'll get the book so you can see that I'm serious out here. Yep, I got them in the tow truck. So, and look at them. Can you see the books? Bam. Okay. I'm going to show it to you. Let me get in the sun so they can reflect off of my pretty face. All right. This is Inspired. How to Motivate Yourself into Creating Something Great by Henry Wolf. It's so beautiful that the sun is just shining on this book, man. So you can get it on Amazon, Kindle, eBay, Facebook, email me, message me, do whatever you need to do. But this is Inspired. How to Motivate Yourself into Creating Something Great. And what I'm doing is I'm just telling people about my struggle. How I started, how I got it out the mud, you know, how when I was in college, you know, I said, hey, I want to do something. So I started selling t-shirts. And I just kept on. I never stopped the hustle. You can't stop the hustle. And people want to say, oh, well, you know, da-da-da-da-da. I don't care what people say. Guess what? People ain't on my radar. Money is on my radar. My family's on my radar. I got a wife and 4 beautiful children. That's what's on my radar. So any type of noise, any type of negativity, guess what? I don't hear it. Because I'm up here, baby. You see, I'm up here. I'm up here, as you see. And in this little car right here, that's not even for sale. That's just my car I get around in. You see what I'm saying? I got it for free. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got the car for free. And at my lot, I had this bumper right here. I had that bumper on another car. So I took it off and put it on that car. And I've been driving that car for the last 3 years. that I got for free. And how I got it for free? The tow truck. Somebody called and said they were in an accident. They don't want the car. They gave me the title. Bam. I towed the car. Matter of fact, it was in the backyard for months, maybe like 6 months before I even did anything with it. And then I finally took it, put the bumper on it. Yeah, these mosquitoes are bad out here. And so I'm just out here doing it. And I just want to encourage you to do it. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Man, you can do it. And I'm facts and motivation to prove to you that you can do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here motivating people, man. I ain't got time for the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I hope you can use this video and inspire yourself. Even get the book. I think on Kindle it's $3.99. Get this book off of Kindle, man. We out here telling people, we educating the public, we educating the youth, man. You know, we trying to form generational wealth out here, man. Like I said, I got 4 kids I'm trying to feed. So just think about it. Look at the video, pass it, share it, tell everybody about it. Because we ain't out here playing no games, man. I get serious about this thing, man. I'm serious. I get serious about how I feel about business, entrepreneurship. Okay, one last quick thing. See, my family told me that I shouldn't be an entrepreneur. I told my people, hey, I got an idea how I can, you know, buy and fix and sell houses and make, you know, 40, 50,000 after I sell a house. They told me, well, why don't you take the 50,000 and put it in the bank and get a job? I'm like, if I can make $50,000, I'm gonna hold it up. If I can, because I get passionate, baby. I get passionate when I'm talking about business, when I'm talking about life. I said, if I can make $50,000, what most people make in a year, in one deal, why would I put that in the bank and get a job? So see, when you're thinking different from everybody else, when you're thinking different from the people around you, when you're thinking different from your friends and your family and your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, yeah, I'm calling them out, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, you know, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your grandmammies and your grandpappies, when you're thinking different from them, it upsets the normal in their environment. So before I get into that, I ain't gonna preach to you. I'm gonna just end right here. But just look at the video, get motivated, and do something. The next video is gonna be how to make $1 out of 15 cents, baby. And I can show you how to make $1 out of 15 cents. If anybody can do it, I can do it. Also, I'm an artist. You can check me out, Hank Animal, on my Instagram page. My car's on the Instagram page. My art is on there. I'm doing everything, man. Why? Because it's passion just flowing out of me. When stuff comes out of me, guess what? I don't stop, baby. I just keep doing it. Everything. January 1st, 2016, I said I wanted to be an artist. So I bought some oil paint and some canvas, and I started painting.